I'm going to test and give you the first impressions. You already know that because of the headline. So let's just go into this. Honest opinions. You know, I test these products for 2 weeks minimum. And I have the Eye ReFresh Brightener. I have this in a door. I just like ripped the makeup off my face. Relax, settle in. This is going to be a bright spot, hopefully, because there's so much craziness happening. We're going to just be here right now, you and me, testing some new stuff. So we're going to start with the Solara Fortune Teller. Quickly became a favorite. It's a beautiful product. I think I need to update the scorecard because last time I was like, oof, it's tough investing in that. But when you have sensitive skin, and you find something that doesn't irritate your sensitive skin and actually helps it, that's when I kind of go, all right, the investment makes a little bit more sense. Oh, normally I was going to go straight into the foundation, but I'm going to wait on that. So let's try Adore. I wasn't sure if I should do this color or if I should do, whoa, that's an interesting applicator. It's just like a marble at the end of this tube. The one up from it, I forget the name of it. So this says SPF 30. The one up shade, one up is, this is going to be feel, I usually put it onto a brush first. It was very peachy and I didn't like, oh, okay. She didn't read any of the instructions. She didn't look. Let's read it. As you can see, my dark circles are circling. Let's try just doing a press-in method here. So it's on the thicker side, not thick, bad thick, but a little bit creamy, rich. Those are better descriptors, I would say. I want to look close up here. Ooh, that mirror's screwed up. So I'm just pressing it in with the finger just to see, because if you have any crepiness, if you have any dry skin, or even just oily under eyes too, that's shockingly good. The coverage isn't supposed to be, I believe, full opacity. Lightweight, ultra sheer under eye brightener. Yeah, it's a brightener. It's not meant to be a concealer. Helps with dark circles, puffiness, fine lines, a hint of color correcting tint. Yeah. As you can see, this is called allergies. This is called a little bit less allergies. So we're calling it. I would really appreciate it if my camera would just focus. I'm doing maybe a pea-sized amount here. It's obviously a very cooling roller ball. I think I want to try the brush. Let's give the brush the old onesie-twosie. Yeah, it's quicker and easier. I don't know how it's going to brighten. I think the finger press, and I rarely say this, but I think the finger press is really the way to go. The roller ball is throwing me off a little. I don't know, it's a little big. Let's just press in a nice amount here. See what we can do. It really feels wonderful. The finger press, yeah. You can use the roller ball. I'm just used to this. Honestly, do what works best for you. I'm really in that camp. I'm just gonna bring it. Wow. Still looking a little bit brighter on this eye, isn't it? Staying where you're pressing it. I'm waiting for a crease situation to happen. No creasing. Maybe a tiny, tiny bit. Wow. I'm blown away by the texture and how this is applying at this point, specifically for under eye. Let's see what goes on top of it, how it plays well with others, how it wears, of course, after multiple 8-hour wear tests. I also want to let you guys know that I'm trying another shade of the withSimplicity foundation because I'm determined to get it right. This is a little bit warmer. I had 1.5. I liked one more than 1.5. I have a full review for you up on the site. Then I went crazy and got 2.5 because it's the same formula as the Tubes & Co. foundation, but I'm trying to find a match for Magnolia, and I think this is going to be it. Less white, less chalky. Sometimes I'm mixing this with 1.5 if I need, it's winter, so my skin's naturally a bit more pale, and I think this is going to be great for summer. I'm going to update that scorecard too because I like one. A bunch of you did mention that it was washing out a little bit, which I agree. I feel like winter has officially descended where I live, And I know it's hitting a lot of people in this country right now. And my body's not ready. My body was like, we're fine. Winter's fine. Winter's great. Of course, we were like 50 degrees. It's not winter, Brittany. That's not winter. I think I like that out of all of them. It's just maybe cumulatively on my hand, I put a full pea size. Maybe. Just a great option. Let me know what you think about the 2.5. I'm just going to put it over my eyes for a second. Let's do an under eye check. Okay, now I'm seeing a little bit of creasing. There's crepiness right under the eyelid for me. So a little bit, but it took a while, which is a really good sign. I am not going to ding it for creasing. These things usually do that if you have natural settling or crepiness under the eye. Fine. There's ways that you can play with that and make it work. But I'm really liking this for brightening. I think some people, this could be a one and done. Brighten, get on your way throughout the day. Let's conceal. Yes, I'm going to use Iris and Romeo. Yes, I have a different shade, but it's not here in my hand right now. So I'm using shade 4. I think shade 3 is going to be a little bit better for me for winter. So right now I'm using shade 4. I think shade 3 is going to be the ticket for winter, honestly. I want to see how this plays with the brightener from RMS. This is one of my favorite sort of blurring concealers. If you've been watching for any length of time, you're like, yeah, we know, we get it. And if you've also been watching, then you know I really enjoy a fuss-free application. I don't really like to mess with stuff that much. It's just like really, there's enough that we have to do. Sometimes it's fun to sit and play with makeup, don't get me wrong, but for every day, I just want it to work. I want it to go on and I want it to work. Played really well with the RMS. So I'm impressed at this point. I'm not going to set it for a second. Usually I do set these two together. I need warmth on the face, bringing out an oldie but a goodie, Axiology. Oh, and this is the Shape Stick in Light. This is a lighter color. I like it in medium, but now you're going to see it in light. I suppose that helps too. So how are you? What's going on? What's going on in your life? Have you tried anything new? I have a lot of different types of reviews coming up. Not super different, I guess, but I have the LED masks that I'm trying. The vibration plate, I still have been testing that for a while because I started it and stopped it and started it and stopped it. Why? Because I put it on too high of a setting too quickly. They were not lying when they say you need to ease up to a certain amount of vibration on that plate. I just get overexcited. And then I'm like, let's go from 1 to 15 overnight. And then all of a sudden my legs are sore. So it really does something for sure. But I have to keep stopping it if I overdo it, because what ends up happening is hurts, like it'll strain something, but your body just really needs to get up to that. And it goes up to like 60 or 70. There is no way that I'm going that high with that thing. I just don't, I mean, I feel like I'm going to get shaken brain issues, you know? I just don't feel like that's okay. Not a medical expert, just that should be surprising to no one at this point in the video. But yeah, so I'm testing that. I've been using the PEMF matte. This is the RMS. We're having an RMS party. This is their bronzer that looks awful, but it's well loved. In tan lines, I believe. Yeah. The PEMF matte. Oof, do I love it. And it has a lot of claims associated with it. So it's a pulse electromagnetic frequency matte. These are all things for changing your energy. The more I try makeup, the more I sit down and do it, the more I like it for the meditative purpose. Like I love a get ready with me over here because it just changes my internal frequency kind of. It just changes my vibe. It changes my energy. And with everything that's going on in the world, also with everything that's out there in this crazy wellness situation and like the protein of it all and that's fine. Like be healthy, look after yourself, take care of yourself as you best can, you know, refer to actual medical experts when you can. So much of it for me is boiling down to energy levels. And that's what I've been sort of narrowing in on. Yes, I love a good foundation, an under eye brightener for sure. But really, I did this all backwards. I would have done eyes by now. So don't judge me for that. Or do. You can do that. You can judge me. I don't mind. All of these things that I'm trying on the face are great. But if I don't have a good vibe, if I don't have the energy, and I'm not talking just fatigue, even though that's a part of it, I'm talking internally, like, am I grounded? Am I, that kind of stuff. So that's where I'm looking right now with a lot of my reviews, into the energetics, into trying to improve that within my own self, my own life, and looking at products that say they can, because I am side-eyeing the crap out of the PEMF mat. The vibration plate. When a product gains that much traction on social media, specifically over on TikTok, and everyone's talking about it because they're just trying to sell it, I always want to try it and be like, is this actually even doing anything? Because there are so many people. It's pretty amazing. They've just created their own little QVC over there. It's amazing and kind of creepy. So when I see something like that, I'm like, okay, is it really that good? Sometimes it is. But I'm going to find out for myself. So I've been doing that one for a while, but I've stuck with it. Now I'm going to go on a trip. Anyway, I want to get 4 to 6 weeks of that under my belt. This is the Gen C eyeliner. I don't talk about it much over here. It's a really fantastic gel eyeliner. It just applies really nicely on the eye. Like, I'm just looking in the viewfinder, which is rare for an eyeliner for me. It's not overly creamy, so you can get it into the lash line without it smudging around. It holds really well. It just needed a moment, and no one's paying me to say the following. I just needed to give it a moment. I'm going to do the other eye. I'll be right back. Comes in some really great fun colors. I'm just going with basic black, girl. Let's do an under eye check. Okay. Here we go. Very slight creasing on this side. This is the side that creases first. Just bad behavior, bad girl. Little bit of creasing on this side. I will set it just to see how powder looks. I'm so excited that I have a travel size of this because I will be taking a trip very soon. And RMS is coming with me on that trip, whether they know it or not. But I'll be giving that brightener a true test for the next few weeks. Maybe 2 weeks. I don't think we need 3 for that. That's a little overkill. This is really just a quick and easy look. Like, we don't have the time. We don't have the patience. I'll speak for myself. I don't have the patience to really, really go in there. And it just goes to show you don't need a ton of time. I'm talking, so I could cut this in half at least. But I'm almost done with my RMS powder. This is one of my favorites. I have a couple of new ones to finally test, but I'm really trying to finish what I have, which is near to impossible because I test things. And I'm very grateful that it's near to impossible because that means I have plenty to test for you. This worked so well with the powder. I wonder how this would look with just the brightener and a powder like this. That might be all you need, unless you need heavy duty, which I understand because I understand. Going in with a lip gloss. This is new from Jillian Dempsey, new to me. It's been around for a while. It's called Mauve. Deluxe Mauve. Ooh, that feels great. That is a velvety gloss. I really like it. I'm just keeping it easy. I would probably keep going and going, but that would just lead to adding more and more. Overall, my first impressions are way more positive than I thought they were going to be. I'm very excited. I always want to have first impressions that are positive. Sometimes the first impressions are really positive, and then it goes downhill really fast. So we're going to see. I don't know about the Rolly Ball. What did you guys think? Have you tried this yet? Are you curious? The Dedicated is going to be coming within 2 weeks for sure. And thank you for watching and having fun, hopefully, and getting ready with me. If you want to see more of these videos, don't forget to hit the like button. I will be right back here real soon with some more reviews. Until then, bye.